What up, Internet? It's your boy Mark T from that Mark and Rob TV. And I know I was on here preaching yesterday, but I gotta go in again today, man. I was taking my daughter to school this morning, and I heard on the radio them talking about this Amber Cole. And I saw this stuff on Twitter, right? Amber Cole trending topics. And when I see that kind of stuff, I don't click on it because if I don't know what it is, I don't click on it all the time, right? So I come to take my daughter to school this morning, and they talking about this on the radio. Amber Cole, and what she did. Basically, it's a 14-year-old girl who was recorded by some boyfriend doing something that she ain't supposed to do. That little girls ain't supposed to be doing. And it's a tape out there. By the way, this is child pornography, and you ain't supposed to watch this stuff and download this stuff. You go to jail for that. I don't be looking for that stuff. I don't look for that. But it's the thing is when I came home, I saw people talking about this, and I was like, I'm not gonna watch nobody's video. I don't want to be influenced by what nobody say, and I do that a lot of times, man, because I already know how I feel about the situation, the perspective that I have about it. But I have two little girls, man, and every time I drop, well, my daughter off at the babysitter, my daughter off at school, you wonder every day what is gonna happen to your child. You know what I'm saying? You wonder. You gotta teach them kids, man. You gotta teach them kids like the Bible says. You gotta train up them kids in the way they should go. When they old, they will not depart. You know what I'm saying? That's true, dog. You gotta take time with them kids. You can't be chasing no dudes and dropping your kids. I call it dumping them. You can't be dumping your kids off on anybody who that will babysit them, anybody that'll keep them. You gotta teach them, man, because if you don't teach them, that's for boys and girls. The streets gonna teach them. I see some little kids in the neighborhood where my parents grew up at. They you see the stuff that they be doing, man. They just didn't have no guidance, man. Nobody to tell them, nobody to teach them. But you gotta teach them kids, man, and especially little girls. Well, both of them, but little girls, man. If you got a little girl, as soon as they start developing a little bit, you got all kind of people, grown men trying to holler, and people are crazy out there. So you gotta be careful with them girls, man. And I always think about what Chris Rock said. It was a joke, but it's kind of a joke, but it's kind of true. Your job as a parent is to keep the girls off the pole. You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy, man. But you wonder, this internet, these phones, these videos, you cannot escape it, man. And the stories say that this girl was wanted to be with this boy bad or something like that, and he got his friends to tape him, man. So I mean, you just gotta teach them kids, man. You gotta teach them. You gotta teach them. You gotta teach them, and hope it stick, man. Cause you can't be with them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And it's a lot of people on here that's not old enough to have kids, but one day you will. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta start from the beginning, cause I mean, they say when you have a tree that's growing crooked, you can't straighten it out. You gotta start when it's a little branch. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta teach them kids, dog. And that's crazy what happened to this little girl. I don't know what's in her background. And you have a lot of little kids doing stuff. The boys too, they out there trying to hustle, hustling out there and doing all this stuff, man. Train them kids, man. Train them kids, dog. That's your job. And I heard them on the radio talking about Madonna. Madonna was doing all these performances and like a virgin and all this stuff that she was doing back in the day, but she won't even let her child watch TV, man. So what does that tell you? Them kids soak up everything. They like a sponge. So when they see you doing something, you don't have to tell them to do that. When you're not there, they gonna be doing it, man. That's just the nature of people. But train up them kids, man. Teach them kids, man. Show them kids how they supposed to do, man. And then you just hope for the best. And maybe they turn out right, man. It's your boy Mark T. Hopefully I won't be on here preaching tomorrow, man. But just teach them kids how they supposed to be doing, man. Watch your kids, man. It's the parents' responsibility, man. I'm out, man. Peace. Leave your comments, your thoughts, anything that you want to say about this. I don't know, man. I'm out, man. Peace.